Hey foodies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you one of the most popular dal from Punjabi cuisine, that is Dal Makhani. This one tastes awesome and exactly like the ones you get in the restaurant, and this one is my absolute favorite, which you can easily prepare to perfection at home. So if you are also fond of authentic Punjabi food, then you're definitely going to love this one. So without further ado, let's get started. To prepare this luscious and creamy restaurant style dal makhani, here I have taken around 1 cup of black urad dal, that is black dal with skin, and I am also using 1/4 cup of red beans. This is handful of red beans, that is rajma, which is very easily available. I had soaked these for overnight and now they are fully swollen, and this is how it looks. It has become double in size. And now we are going to boil this. So for this we are going to transfer this dal into a pressure cooker, and then I am going to put enough water into it to boil it. Next I am adding some salt along with some whole garam masalas for that extra flavor. So here I am adding a bay leaf, a piece of cinnamon, 5 to 6 cloves or long. Next I am using 2 big black cardamom along with 2 small, that is green cardamoms. And now we'll close the lid and pressure cook it until 4 to 5 whistles over medium high flame, and then I'm going to lower the flame and let it cook further for another 5 to 6 minutes. So while the dal is getting boiled, we'll prepare the masala or the tadka for the dal. So for which here I have taken this kadai, and to this I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. You can also use ghee, and I'm also using 2 tablespoons of butter along with the oil for that perfect rich makhani flavor, because we are making makhani dal. Let it get heated over medium flame, and once heated we are going to add in a teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. Once the cumin seeds are fried well and crackle, next goes in a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. So today I am using this ginger garlic paste as I had it handy, but if you want you can also use finely chopped ginger and garlic for that extra garlicky flavor. Cook this for about 30 to 40 seconds until its rawness goes away. Next goes in onion puree. So basically this is raw onion puree, for which I had simply pureed 2 medium sized onions in a blender. Let it cook over medium high flame for about 3 to 4 minutes or until it changes its color to golden brown, and it should reduce a bit, and most of the water should be evaporated. So now you can see it's done enough, the water is evaporated. I cooked it for almost 4 to 5 minutes and it has become to nice golden brown in color. We don't want to make it over dark. Here goes in all the dry masalas. So it's done enough. I'm going to add in very little turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala, and mix everything really well. And let this masala cook for about 1 to 2 minutes until the masalas are nicely cooked with the onions and should leave its color as well as its flavor. And if you feel the masalas are getting burned, then you can sprinkle very little water here and let it cook further for about 1 more minute. You can see how the masalas are bubbling away with the onions and are getting nicely boiled with the water. This will help in enhancing its flavor. So these masalas are nicely cooked with the onions. Next I am going to add 1 cup of tomato puree, for which I had simply pureed 3 to 4 medium sized tomatoes in a blender. Now let these tomatoes also cook for some time on medium high flame until its rawness goes away and it should reduce a bit. I am also adding little salt to the tomato so that it cooks faster. Be careful while adding the salt, as we have added enough salt in the dal also. So let it cook further for about 4 to 5 minutes. So while the tomatoes are getting cooked, meanwhile we can check our dal. I'll open the lid and show you. You can see the dal is fully cooked. I'll just mash also and show you the dal. It's nicely done, and will also show you one rajma, that is 1 red bean. I'll mash that as well and show you it is also nicely cooked and boiled. And we have to still cook it further along with the masalas so that it releases its starch and becomes thick and creamy. I can feel that aromatic flavor in my house right now because of the whole spices we have used in this dal. After about 4 to 5 minutes, when you see the tomatoes have left the sides of the pan along with some oil, on the sides, which means it's cooked well, and it has also reduced a bit. You can see these tomatoes, they are nicely done. So now to this I am going to add in the boiled dal along with its water, because we don't want to throw that flavorful water. Mix it well with the masalas. And now comes the most important step of cooking it and boiling it, because more you cook the dal, the better, tastier and creamier it becomes. Normally in the restaurants they boil it over simmer for about almost 4 to 5 hours or even overnight in some places. So we'll add in about 2 more cups of water and mix it. Let it come to a good boil. So while it's boiling, I am also going to add in some ginger juliennes along with some slit green chillies. Mix it and let it cook and boil over low to medium flame for about 10 to 15 minutes. This step is very important, as it will release all its flavor and everything will be combined well, and the dal will become little thicker and sticky because the dal will release its starch, as I told you, and that way your dal will become quite smooth and luscious. You can slightly mash the dal with the back of the spoon, and then if you want you can cover it with a lid also. It's been almost 15 minutes. I kept my dal over low to medium flame. Let's remove the lid and check. You can see it's cooked well. I'll show you the texture and consistency now. You can see this is how it looks, but still we have to cook it further. So now we'll add in 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter along with 3 to 4 tablespoons of fresh cream. Mix it a bit and let it cook further for 5 more minutes. So while it's cooking, we'll add in one more tadka, which will take this dal to another level of taste. So for this, in a small pan, I am going to add in 1 tablespoon of butter. You can also use ghee instead. Once it is melted and heated well over medium flame, I am going to add in half a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder. Mix it just for a while until it turns red, and before it starts to burn, pour the prepared tadka over the simmered dal and mix it a bit. Now cook it further for some more time until it becomes more thick and darker. And while it is getting cooked, you can see the dal becoming thicker and darker in color. So let it cook for some more time, and then we are going to give it few more touches. So after about 2 minutes adding the tadka, we'll add in just a teaspoon of roasted kasuri methi, that is fenugreek leaves, which I am going to crush slightly with the help of my hands to enhance all its flavor. And then I am also adding very little fresh coriander and give a last few tosses. So apart from boiling the dal in the pressure cooker, we cook the dal over low flame in this kadai for almost about 25 to 30 minutes to get this consistency and texture. So now you can see and make out how thick, creamy and delicious this Dal Makhani is looking. It's looking exactly like the one which is served in the restaurant, and it has that perfect consistency and texture. It's ready to be served. Serve this hot, and for garnishing I am going to pour in little more fresh cream over it, a small dollop of butter and very little fresh coriander. So here you go guys, your very own homemade restaurant style Dal Makhani is ready to enjoy. You can enjoy with some hot fulkas, rotis or even some rice or jeera rice on the side, as I am enjoying. Because I don't have any roti or fulka right now, I am going to pour this hot dal over the steamed rice, mix it a bit. It's too good guys. I think you should definitely give this a try. And this was a much requested recipe on my channel. So if you enjoyed watching today's recipe, do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such amazing and easy delectable recipes. I'll see you soon in my another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.